Listen carefully. There is a reason God did not let everyone understand you. There is a reason people walked away from you when you needed them the most. There is a reason you cried in silence, prayed in darkness, and fought battles nobody knew about, because heaven was preparing you, not for average, not for survival, but for divine elevation. Hear this clearly. When money comes from God, it does not arrive with noise. It arrives with wisdom. It arrives after betrayal, after heartbreak, after isolation, after nights when you almost gave up. The people around you thought your silence meant weakness. But they did not know. God was building something inside you that could not be destroyed. Chosen one, you were never cursed. You were hidden, and now the season is changing. God is saying, stay quiet, stay humble, stay wise. Not everyone around you is meant to go where I am taking you, because when heaven blesses a chosen soul, spiritual warfare increases, fake smiles appear, envy rises. People suddenly become curious about your life, but God told you to move differently now. Not everyone deserves access to your next season. You suffered too much to lose your purpose now. And this message is not an accident. This is confirmation. You are closer than you think, closer to breakthrough, closer to healing, closer to abundance, closer to the life God promised you. But before elevation, there is always separation. And that loneliness you feel, it was preparation, chosen one. There were moments when you thought God abandoned you, moments when the silence felt unbearable. You prayed, and nothing changed. You waited, and doors stayed closed. You loved people deeply, and they still betrayed you. Listen carefully. That was not punishment, that was protection. God hid you because your spirit was too valuable to be destroyed by the wrong environment. Some people could not go where God is taking you. Hear this clearly. The same people who laughed at your struggle would have envied your blessing, so God isolated you before He elevated you. That loneliness, that separation, those empty nights, they were holy. While everybody else chased attention, God trained you in silence. While others searched for validation, God was teaching you endurance. Because chosen people are not built in comfort, they are built in storms. And the storm you survived should have destroyed you. But somehow, you are still standing. That was God. You thought you were breaking, but spiritually, you were transforming. Every betrayal increased your discernment. Every heartbreak deepened your faith. Every tear watered the purpose inside you. God is saying, they rejected you because they could not recognize what I placed inside you. Chosen one, some of you were hated for no reason, misunderstood for no reason, excluded for no reason. But heaven knows the truth. Your spirit carried something different, something rare, and darkness could sense it before people could. That is why spiritual warfare followed you everywhere. That is why every time you tried to rise, something attacked your peace. But hear this clearly. The enemy does not fight empty people. The enemy attacks destiny. And your destiny is too powerful to be stopped. Listen carefully. God allowed certain people to leave your life because they were connected to your old season. You kept begging people to stay, while God was trying to remove them. You called it heartbreak. Heaven called it deliverance. Some relationships were draining your spirit. Some friendships were delaying your breakthrough. Some people smiled in your face while secretly praying for your downfall. But God exposed them through distance. Chosen one, stop mourning people God removed. If they were meant to stay, they would have stayed. Hear this clearly. Your future is too expensive for fake people, and where God is taking you, discernment will matter more than emotion. Because money from God is different. It carries responsibility, it carries purpose, It carries spiritual weight. That is why God had to mature your spirit before releasing abundance into your hands. Imagine if God blessed you too early. Imagine if you received abundance while emotionally broken. You would have trusted the wrong people. You would have spoken too much. You would have destroyed your own peace. So heaven delayed the blessing. To protect the blessing, God is saying, I needed you to learn wisdom before wealth. Chosen one, your silence is becoming your power. Not everybody needs to know your plans. Not everybody needs access to your testimony. Some people only listen so they can compete. Some only support you when you are struggling. But the moment God elevates you, their spirit changes. Listen carefully. When divine money begins entering your life, move quietly. Stay humble. Do not brag. Do not show off. Do not seek validation, because the blessing God gives you is sacred. Protect your peace. Protect your vision. Protect your relationship with God. The world teaches people to announce everything, but spiritually mature people understand something powerful. Silence protects destiny. Hear this clearly. Noah built the ark while people mocked him. Joseph carried dreams while his own brothers betrayed him. David was chosen while nobody believed in him. And Jesus himself was misunderstood by the world. Chosen one, you are in biblical company. The isolation is not proof God left you. It is proof God selected you. And right now, while others sleep spiritually, your soul is awakening. You are noticing signs, patterns, warnings, discernment becoming stronger. That is not coincidence. God is sharpening your spirit for the next level. Because where you are going, you cannot think like the old version of yourself anymore. The pain changed you. The waiting changed you. The betrayal changed you. But it also made you wiser. And wisdom is part of the blessing. Hear this clearly. The next season of your life will not look like the last one. The crying season is ending. The hidden season is ending. The surviving season is ending. God is preparing restoration, financial restoration, emotional restoration, spiritual restoration. But remember this prophetic warning. When God lifts you, stay close to Him. Do not let pride destroy what prayer built. Do not let ego replace gratitude. Stay humble enough to remember the nights you cried for help. Because the blessing is not just for you. God wants your testimony to heal others. Chosen one, heaven is about to surprise you. And the people who underestimated you will not understand how you rose so powerfully after everything you survived. But you will know, it was God, only God. Chosen one, something is shifting in the spirit. You can feel it. The old version of you is dying, the fearful version, the exhausted version, the version that kept doubting your worth. God is removing it. Listen carefully. Before every major breakthrough, there is intense spiritual warfare. That explains the confusion you felt recently, the emotional heaviness, the strange distance from people, the exhaustion without explanation. Hell attacks hardest when heaven is closest to changing your life. Hear this clearly. You are not crazy. You are under pressure because your destiny is waking up. The enemy wanted you discouraged before your breakthrough arrived. That is why everything felt delayed. That is why some prayers seemed unanswered. That is why you felt isolated, even in crowded rooms. But God is saying, I was strengthening you privately before blessing you publicly. Chosen one, people only saw your wounds. They did not see the warrior inside you. They saw your silence, but not your prayers. They saw your struggle, but not your endurance. And many people judged you while you were fighting invisible battles, battles in your mind, battles in your emotions, battles in your spirit. But somehow you kept going. That strength did not come from the world. It came from God. Listen carefully. Some of you almost gave up recently,